Alright, what is up, guys? It is Shitting Turkey, and we're here to do another Spyro playthrough for the next part of it. So, yeah, without further ado, we're gonna just, did we clear Hurricos? That's the first thing I want to think about. Yeah, we did. So we're gonna move on to, we're just gonna move on to Sunny Beach. This one, we will need a certain ability later to be able to clear out the entirety of it, so actually, I'm just going to kind of rush through this one.
Hi, Spyro. It's a good thing you're here. If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'll be mighty grateful.
Look at them in their little, they got like, I guess they're supposed to be like giant divers. And like I said, we're gonna do this level again soon, so fuck it. Do they just auto-walk with me? They do. That's nice. I'm also, like, pretty fucking loaded because I've been 100%ing all the levels, so I'm not even too much of a stickler about getting the gems, necessarily. This music, by the way, is one of my favorite tracks out of the, I don't know, it's very upbeat. I enjoy it very much. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so if you weren't sure before, this right over here is why we can't 100% the level. Can't climb ladders? Not yet. Whoop. There we go.
Thank you, young dragon. The baby turtles will be safe up here. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
King Vomit. Kind of sounds like vomit. Alright, moving on. You really just cannot charge into these portals, can you? It must be because they make the hitbox very forgiving. That way you don't miss enemies that you felt like you should hit. Alright, so we're gonna do what we were too cheap to do last playthrough that got us what I thought was soft lock for a second. We're gonna spend money.
Spyro, you see this wall here? I bet you're dying to know what's on the other side. If only I had a few more gems, I might be able to remember how to lower the wall.
How much is a trial? 400. So unapologetically greedy. Oh god, camera. Okay, so I think that's everything. In this little grove, I mean, not literally the whole area. Okay, so we're good here and here. The only gems I'm missing are from the top of that inner area. It's weird because the clipping through the wall here, I don't know if that's in the PS1 version, but it would make you think this wall's invisible or something, but it's not. Yeah, so, you know, the usual. Just go collect all my gems. Can I actually get up here? It looks a little too high for me to be able to, but I'm gonna try. Whoa, okay, so you kinda can if you angle it just right. I just want to see if I can skip some shit. I don't think I can make it over there, but I'm gonna try. God damn, that is crazy. Oh my god, can I just skip the whole end of the area? Close. Hold on, I gotta try this. Close. He can get a lot further than I thought he could. Okay, so the geometry isn't letting me, like, flutter upwards. It's got, like, an outward bend or something. What if I just try to do this? Weird, he doesn't want to flutter up once he touches the, terrain or whatever. Yeah, fuck it, we'll move on. I'm pretty sure it's possible to get up there, but I'm not
The
gonna
funny-looking guys with the shock stick
waste all my
have
time
drained
trying to
all
find out
our
how.
water. We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
That's weird. It looks like his sprite was glitching for a second. Or it could have just been the electric effect behind him. Yeah, the music is so good for this game. I actually didn't know who made it for the longest until I actually started becoming a little obsessed with video game composers. And I thought, wow, this is somebody from a well-known band or whatever. And yeah. It's weird too because I think he had like a, I can't remember the name of the band. It had the word oyster in it, but he was in a band a long time ago that kind of seemed to be sort of like this music, and he did a couple of movies that had kind of a similar soundtrack to this, but generally I feel like yeah, his style has evolved a lot over the years. Like, you hear similarities for sure, but it's not, I don't know, I guess the instruments plays a lot in how it sounds to the ear. But yeah, I do straight up remember seeing a, I was just looking on his Discogs or whatever, and I saw a movie that he did, and just kind of looking through scenes of it, it like straight up just had Spyro music in it. I can't remember what movie it is, but it came out around the same time that, that he was doing these games. Whoops. Okay, thought I missed one. It's weird. I think this level is, it's one of the cooler designs, but I always get a little bit of a okay, let's run through this. So every time I get to this level, it's like not, I don't know. I always have fun when I'm playing it, but I always dread it a little bit when I'm not. It's like the Johnny Test of Spyro 2 levels. Yeah, you're gonna want money.
Hi, Spyro. You must be tougher than you look to get here. All the same, you won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though. For a modest fee, of course. A pleasure doing business with you, Spyro. This submarine is 100% shark-proof. I guarantee it.
I'm pretty sure you can technically skip that, but it is, it's not... I mean, you kind of just die if you fuck it up, so, you know... Man, I really wanted to kill the crabs before I let the water in. That's okay. They're still not hard to kill. I think that's all of that. Okay. Well, we have enough for the power up there, so that's one thing. No!
Our
Well, it looks like
world is
I get the
wet again.
talisman
We all
early.
want you to have this talisman of Aquaria Towers to remember us by.
Alright, well, first things first is to go after those sharks. Oh yeah, and then this guy. I wonder if I'm quick enough, I could kill all of the sharks in one power-up cycle. I could go for that, but... I mean, I could have gone for that, it's too late now, but... I kind of just wanted to get the money. Hey... That one scared... Oh no! I guess I missed a little... That's a little unfortunate. This game sucks! Alright, we're gonna turn back. Try it all over again. Alright, try not to get eaten by a shark! Dang. That felt like I was aiming not right onto him, but enough to where it should have reasonably hit. I'm gonna play it more careful this time. More carefully. Sorry, I don't know English. It must have to do with just how it, like, curves in the water or something. How it spirals. Oh, there's more I didn't realize. Almost caught me off guard. Alright, is that everything? Also, I guess canonically Spyro can just breathe underwater. Either that or he can hold his breath for extremely long amounts of time like a whale or some shit. Let's do this. Let's go up. I think I just lose the power up by going this far. Hold on, here's what I like to do when I get to this area. First of all, what a beautiful concept. I mean, we're deep underwater. Oh, look at that. We're getting some slowdown. Anyway. I guess let's just go do the challenges. Well, before we do his challenge, let's go do Hunter's.
I've been trying to tame my new pet manta ray, but he just won't obey me. Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back. Great. Hop on his back and guide him through each of the rings of bubbles as it appears. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up.
Like a car. If you're getting dents in your manta ray, you don't know how to drive it. You can't drive them right. That reminds me, I feel bad about this. A long time ago.
Well done. I suppose I owe you something for that. Here, take this orb. I found it in one of my flippers.
How the fuck how does that even get in one of them flippers? Alright, I'll take your word for it.
Now that the manta ray's tamed, I'd love to get him into racing shape. Care to take him through a harder course? Okay, good luck.
I'm glad this has a really good turn radius, or this would be a lot harder.
Incredible. You've got real talent. I could use a partner like you. You can have the orb I found in my other flipper, too.
Okay. I should at least not ignore gems, just grab stuff while on the way to do my thing.
The water workers have kidnapped 6 of my children and hidden them in the tops of these numbered towers. I borrowed some explosives to blast the doors off the towers.
Borrowed some explosives. You know it's fucking Hunter that gave them to him.
If you can make it to the top of the 6 numbered towers, my children will be safe.
Yeah, so you get the idea. Just make it to the top. Don't get hit by whatever bullshit's in there. Like that. Where's 2? Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't think there's actually any benefit to killing all the enemies in the level. Like, you get the benefit of the power-ups, but it's not like you kill the rest of them and get a powered-up power-up or anything weird like that. Whoops. Meant to stop a little earlier than that, but... The crab's the way they get you in that one. I think one thing I really love is the sound effect of, like, the, of Spyro in the water, you know, when he's dashing through it. It's a very satisfying sound.
You did it! Now we can swim in peace. I heard that you were collecting these orbs. Please take this one.
Alright, that does it. Now we just do some gym cleanup and then we're done with the level. Oh yeah, it'd be good if I had a dragonfly. I like that the fish sometimes try to swim with you a little. Okay. Damn, that was a 25. I'm gonna go to the very top and get a bird's eye so I can figure out what needs to be grabbed next. I better not have missed, like, one red gem in a hallway or something. Okay, I've got 15 left. Okay, there's one. Or 5, I should say. I'm pretty sure if I'm missing it, it's going to be in this area. I don't know, I could be wrong, but... Yeah, this last 10's being a little tricky, isn't it? It's not around this way. No. Okay, so it actually might not be in this area. Okay, I've given it a moment. I don't think it's here. So let's go move on to the other, let's just go check the rest of the level, see if maybe I can find that last 10 gems sitting around somewhere. Just 10, right? Okay. It had to have been like a couple of 5ers or a pot or something that I missed. That is the beauty of having this bird's eye view. It does kind of seem to make it a little easier for me to kind of like get an aerial view of everything. It's very convenient. Oh, there's a 5er. And I'm guessing the other one's over here. There it is. Okay. Now let's not leave the boring way. Goodbye.
Well done, Spyro. Now that you have 6 talismans, this door will open. Okay, Spyro, jump through that hole in the floor to get down to Crush's dungeon. I'll help you by tossing sheep through the hole if I can catch them. Good luck.
Alrighty. Now we're off to the first major boss of the game.
Before you get to the castle dungeon, Spyro, I thought that you might want to know
I guess might as well smoke some weed.
monsters arrived in Avalar. You see, last week in the winter tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
There. That's the last orb in place. Now let's see. All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah, how about 22475? That's my birthday.
No, Hunter, don't!
What? Get off me! Get off me, you useless buffoons! Why can't either of you? Where are we? No dragons. Wonderful. Crush, go back and pack my bags. We're moving in. Say hello to your new king.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
I love
Oh
Ripto.
my, oh my, I can't see the switch. I think I've broken my glasses.
What?
Crush, go through the portal, you idiot.
To all your friends.
He looks like a little
scatter
dog.
them throughout Avalar. Quickly.
Crush's expressions.
No! Go! Crush! Get the
No,
oars
we
now!
didn't get my Xbox.
No! You despicable little creature! I'll kill you!
This is bad news for Avalar. Hunter, why didn't you chase him?
Yeah, I would have gone after him. But didn't he say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon to help us?
Yes, I think so. We'll need a world that has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures. How about Glimmer?
Good idea. We better go right now.
I'm still kind of rolling this, so give me a sec. Yeah, I think what I like about Ripto is that I haven't played much of Spyro 3, but compared to Spyro 1, Nasty Nork's motivation just was like, they're talking, hold on a second. It was like, oh, they're talking mean about me on TV, and now I'm gonna take it out on them or something. But Ripto was just kinda... I like his story better. You know, they were fucking with some portals, and then this horrible, like lizard monster just happened to have been pulled in. There was no... he just got lucky, basically. And obviously he was opportunistic. Anyway, we're gonna proceed with the game now. Yeah, you can tell I've obviously played this before. Whoops. Maybe not enough because I got too close to that, but you get the idea. Alright, I'm going to show you how to speed this up a little. Well, oh, looks like I took the... I don't want to reveal exactly what I'm trying to do, but you'll see. That right there. Whenever that you take damage, their hitbox becomes immediately available. So you really can just, like, purposely take a hit to speed up the fight. Yeah, I guess shoutouts to speedrunners, because that's where I learned that from. Dang, I always get too close to those. Let me see if I can turn around and grab this sheep right quick. Nice. And so Crush gets crushed.
Now, Crush! You may have been able to defeat that simpleton, but Gulp will be more than a match for you.
Bring it on, Shorty.
Gulp, come here now! Destroy him, and make sure it's painful! What? The roof? Gulp, get me out of here! So long, dragon.
What a wuss.
It's kind of weird, like the building, I guess, is falling apart pretty considerably in there. You know, if you want to take everything literally about the game.
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. If Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few...
At university.
Take that, and that. Boo. Why you?
Whose lavish castles and stuff are these? Are these Moneybags places? I'm just gonna smoke for a second before we continue. It's really nice music. Again, Stuart Copeland, I feel like this music inspired a lot of my musical taste later on in life. Like, I've always been a sucker for those ethereal, otherworldly kind of like this sounds like I died and my soul's going to heaven. That's what this particular track we're hearing right now, how that hits me. Alright, that's enough smoking. Moving on. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to go straight to Moneybags, and I'm going to get an ability that we've been missing.
Well, I bet a rich dragon like you wouldn't mind cashing in a few gems to learn how to climb. I'd be willing to teach you for, say, I don't know, a small fee. You won't regret it. Okay, when you see a wall surface that looks climbable, like the one to my left here, just jump onto it, and you will grab it with your... Use the D...
I was gonna see if he'd say something like unique, you know, like character-wise. I'll play the dialogue and cutscenes out, but if it's just tutorial stuff, then you know, obviously not. Before we proceed here, can I actually leave yet? I don't think I can leave yet, can I? How do I go to the other worlds? Oh, that's right. It's over here. Oh, and there's the autosave. That's why I didn't get soft locked earlier. Well, there is the Summer Forest spot, but let's also go back to the Idle Springs. Because we also wait, there was an area that we need the ladder for. Oh no, that's right. It's Summer Forest or whatever. Not Summer Forest, Sunny Beach. That was a test to make sure you were paying attention and knew where I was supposed to be going, and I caught you in my trap. So without further ado, what does she say about this?
There's something shiny at the top of this wall. Maybe you could climb up and get it.
And get it. And get it. And get it. I can't do the note. Yay. Let's look at this orb up close. Very simple but beautiful design. They should have, like, Spyro... Hold on. Is it just me, or does the orb look kind of dark on the icon? I wonder if that's the emulator. But anyway, it'd be kind of cool if someone made an actual, like, Spyro 2 orb that was just made of, like, a big ball of a big emerald ball with, like, those gold laces around it. It'd be absurdly expensive, but it'd be cool for the novelty. Get one rich YouTuber who could just throw money at stuff to make the project. It's like watching Nile Red. That guy will be like, so I wanted to do a science experiment today, and I needed a $5,000 machine. So I just dropped $5,000 for this video. And it's like, what the fuck? He's dropped more than that, dude. I've seen that guy. You'd have to know who Nile Red is to even, like, relate to this, what I'm saying. But dude dropped, like, $15K on a machine that would help him weld, like, a bunch of... Basically to help him weld not weld, but smelt a certain alloy more efficiently and safely, because he was working with gallium, which is toxic and can kill you. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. Oh, I didn't notice this side part. I actually totally forgot about it, too. Okay, I think we're all good here. I love the key shift. Money. Like, it's weird. The first time I heard the tracks for this game, I was like, it's just kind of like Grandpa Rock or something like that. But then, I don't know, it's just the melodies are so good that I don't mind the instruments. And the instruments aren't bad at all. I'm just saying that, like, it kind of has a bit of a 60s kind of rock kind of feel with the organs sometimes. And I used to think that wasn't really my kind of music, is what I meant. Initially, in the demo version of this track, if you listen closely to the back bass line doing the da-da-da, that actually used to just be the lead that the chorus would go into, and then they added those organ chords in the final cut that you're hearing, you know, the da-da-da-da-da-da, that kind of stuff. I agree with that choice. It gives it a more upbeat feel. I guess I kind of don't need to go here right now, because it's inefficient. No! I gotta get better about curling those flames. Is that gonna be enough? I can't see what the number is from here. Yep. We'll talk to him, we'll hear his problems.
The water workers have boxed up most of our baby turtles. The boxes are incredibly strong. With a more powerful flame breath, maybe you could break them open and release the turtles.
They're not called the water workers because we're around water, by the way. What a very cute level. Oh, cool. So you can stick that without the ladder. I think I already knew that. It's the later area that's just, like, impossible without being able to climb. Oh, no. Please let me... Dang. A little too high. Alright, we'll just go straight to it. There's a gem I missed, apparently. See what I did there? When I pump A while dash jumping, he kinda gets a little extra air. The little low-res hearts is what gets me. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's right, I still need it. Going back, turning back. Yep, yep, yep. Uh-huh. Where is it? There it is. Oh, there's one more somewhere. That is news to me. Is it up here? I don't think it is.
One. There's a chef up at the top of this ladder who wants to make soup out of our turtles. Maybe you could climb up there and stop him.
I'm just gonna peek. Because I don't want to trigger this sequence yet. No, maybe it's at the end of the level up here. Oh, I could have blasted the turtle with the power-up. He goes really far when you do it, but it's not in here. I guess it wouldn't make sense for the kidnapper box of babies to be right next to the to one of the inhabitants, which means where is the kidnapping box? Almost said the kidney box. It might be at the very beginning of the level. Wouldn't be surprised. Let's do that. Let's just run all the way back. Do a double take here, make sure I really didn't miss nothing. It's not under the water around here. No. No crazy boxes here. No. That's weird. I cannot remember where the last one would be. I bet it's in the second area, and I just, like, am being really blind. Oh, there it is. Alright, we're all good.
Impressive! Most impressive. Please take this sacred, thingamajig as a token of our everlasting...
Thingamajig. I think this game is why I used to sometimes say thingamajig. But then I realized that was just a completely made-up Spyro thing, and I've never heard a real human, like anyone, actually say that. So, I kind of abandoned it. It does sound kind of funny, though, so... Before I deal with all that, I forgot, there's that breakable gem item thingy. So we're gonna once again go back to this. This area is so centered on the power-up. You know, it's like, oh wait, I already destroyed it. But I'm still missing gems. How many? Just 10? Oh, I'm in that situation again. I bet it's up here. Alright, we're gonna have to check all the corners now. It's probably a couple of blues hiding somewhere. A couple of purples, blues. I can't possibly get in there, so it's good that it's not in there. I don't see anything here. No, no. Yeah, nothing. We got our snorkeling buddy. It's not tucked away over here somewhere or some shit like that. Nope. Okay. It's probably over here somewhere. Probably some gems hanging around that I forgot about. No? There we go, in the water. I knew it. Alright, we're all good.
Your turtle friends happen to make a very good soup, if I can catch them. You can try to say them if you like, but I'm feeling awfully hungry.
His voice is like 20% Don Corleone and then 80% New Yorker.
So, you saved a few turtles. There are more where those came from. Here, take this orb and go away. If you step a little closer to the pot, I'll start ringing my bell again.
Back in the day, I used to struggle with this one. We'll see if I've evolved at all since I was 6. I heard it come from this way, so pick it all. Nope. Ah.
Rats! You save every turtle on the beach. Here, take this. I was gonna use it to buy potatoes, but now I don't need it.
Dang, dude, what is the exchange? You know, I just realized this world must be unbelievably wealthy. Like, what's the going rate for an orb? That's a fucking emerald encased in gold. And it just buys you potatoes? Well, I guess that would actually mean that the place is under a lot of hyperinflation. I mean, what is one gemstone worth? And I gotta give, like, a fuck ton of them just to get doors opened, just to get swimming lessons. Think about that. Swimming lessons are worth, like, basically a sack full of gemstones. Although they all could be shitty gemstones that are just, I don't know. It all depends on scarcity, right? Yeah, so I've cleaned out Summer Forest. We're gonna move on to Autumn Plains now. How did I teleport there? I think it was in here. Where do I go? Let me check something again. It looks like when you curl your flame, the whole arc just moves with you, instead of it being independent of your movement. Yeah, that's how it is. Okay, makes sense. That means I can't do wide sweeping attacks like I want to, but it also does make it a little easier for me to maintain my range when I switch direction. Which I think is historically a big problem with flame attacks in games. Is like, as soon as you turn, you don't get any... It's different from firing a laser, right? Like, you turn it, and the whole... Even the end of the beam turns with you. It doesn't happen the same with the flame's embers.
Well done, Spyro. The power from your orbs has activated the whirlwind.
Yay. Yeah, we might as well just go do this. Oh, I didn't get any of these at all. Oh, he blended in with the background a little for a second there. Oh, and I'm doing this backwards. I'm about to fail this if I don't hurry. That might have sealed my fate. Four, three, two, one. Oh, if I'd gone the other way, I would have made it. That's alright, I can do it this time. It's fucking their goofy ass scream when they're falling. Okay, so I know this time I need to come at it from this way. Alright, that'll do it.
We've been having a crime problem here in Metro Speedway, but I think you might be able to help. A band of cat burglars have been raiding my re-election funds by scaling the walls of the buildings. Would you be willing to help get rid of them? Great! The hunter has been able to knock the scoundrels off of the buildings, but we need you to catch the loot before it lands in the canal and is lost. The hunter is waiting for you outside. Good luck!
Huh, so you're just in this city that's just chilling out over the water. Its citizens will have to take boats everywhere. Or swim. I guess if you like swimming, it won't be that big a deal to you. Until you want to listen to music while you go to the grocery store.
Well done! You really taught those crooks a lesson.
Okay. Alright, got that done. Now, you can actually get over here if you're really careful with your jump, and you can further... I mean, anyone who's seen other videos about running this game, they know of all kinds of stanky ways to get out of bounds. Yeah, there we go.
Legend has it that there is a portal to Zephyr here, and legend also has it that I know how to activate it. Furthermore, as I recall, the legend mentioned something about me activating it for a small fee. Thanks for the gems, Spyro. With all this cash, I can open a lizard burger shop in Skilo's Badlands.
Alright, so, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the part here, and then we're gonna keep at this a little bit later. Alright, thanks for watching, and, goodbye forever.